Rokpool.com. Relive the music.
Living in a residential setting. And the woman that told me this story, a social worker, said that she'd never seen a worse case. So this woman's lows and highs were really extreme. And she went there one day to visit her, and this woman was just like bent over in a fetal position. Nobody could reach her, and she'd never seen it that bad. And there was a young lass there who she described as a good carer, but obviously she was young, you know, and she didn't have all of the acumen and all of the skills that were needed to reach this woman. So the social worker started to talk to her about anything. It didn't matter what it was. And that was the point. And then she said she'd got to go and do some paperwork. She hadn't. But she was inviting the young girl to come in and sit on a chair by her and on the other side where she'd been sitting and talk to this woman. Nothing. Time went by. But of course, the woman had gone, the social worker, who didn't have to do any paperwork, it was just, you know, came back and sat with her again and said, look, you know, a couple of hours have gone by, I've got to leave now, I've got to go and see somebody else. And the young lass said to her, I don't know, what shall I say? What shall I do? She said, it doesn't matter what you say, just talk to her. And she kind of introduced her, although this old lady, you know, in her 80s, lived in an institution all her life. Nobody remembers why she actually went in there in the first place as a young girl. Anyway, she introduces this young lass to her and says, look, I've got to go now, but X is here, you know, and so I'm going. And the old lady reached her hand out and took the girl's hand. So the point of the story, my Christmas story, was at the end I say, we can all do something, even when we don't think we can, even when we're completely overwhelmed. There's always something that you can do for people, and it's always political to some degree. When you do that in my opinion, yeah. And that's the small p, it's the stuff that isn't about colour or party or anything, it's the stuff that really matters. And I've got this tune and it's got no verse. So I did this singing thing, and it's about the fact that you don't need words, perhaps only a chorus. And I guess when these two people found the chorus, the old lady responded. I'll just show you a little bit of it.
Can you feel me by your side? Wrap your fingers in mine. I will stand between you and the darkest night. Can you feel me by your side? Wrap your fingers in mine. I will stand between you and the darkest night. Never more, mnie mojemu. Can you feel me by your side?
Your voice is warmed up.
Rokpool.com. Relive the music.